This could go wrong.
Good, Mitch? Yes. All right, go ahead.
JJ, can you talk about that incredible front nine with the 4 consecutive birdies and what were you thinking when that was going on?
Wasn't really thinking much. Was kind of in a nice flow mentally and technically with my game. So, yeah, I kind of did something similar yesterday. I made like 3 birdies in a row. So, yeah, I was just hitting more quality shots and having more opportunities. And then the putter's been cooperating really well these first 2 rounds. So, birdies were flying early.
Is it too simple to just say change putters and stuff like this can happen?
No, I think that does happen, at least for me, quite a bit. When I left this putter that I'm using now, like during Travelers, that was my first week with a different putter, and I finished top 6 or 7 and gained probably 3 or 4 strokes on the green. So, some people call it honeymoon phase and stuff, but this one's been around for a while and has seen some really, really cool things. So it's nice to get back into it and feel like, the work that I've been doing with my stroke is kind of paying its dividends with this new putter, or with my, old new putter. And I feel comfortable with it because I've had so much success with it.
Is President's Cup on your mind?
Yeah. I mean, I know I got to take care of business, play well, and, hopefully I would love to just earn my way and not have to be, on the chopping block for a pick. But all I can do is just continue to play as best as I can and, hopefully earn it the hard way.
Are you kind of in a mindset of you need to play well one of these next 2 weeks to, validate?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to think that locking up Tour Championship, making it there, and winning earlier this year, is still not enough. But that's over a course of a whole season. They want guys that are peaking at the right time, and I want to show them that I am playing well and I'm still in good form, and can be an asset to the team in September. I don't know. I've always thought really tough courses fit my game, because when I'm playing my best, I hit lots of fairways, lots of greens, and usually the putter isn't always my strong suit. So then when I do putt well, kind of like this week, I'm in contention, I guess. So when fairways and greens and reg are a premium, that's kind of where I do well, like a U.S. Open, I guess, and Torrey Pines, and I mean even here, yes, I'm double digits under par, but you have to hit fairways, you have to hit greens, and you have to make putts. So definitely Bombers courses aren't great for me.
Can you talk about the birdie on 18, getting a little bit of momentum back heading into the weekend after the double bogeys, or back-to-back bogeys?
Yeah, no, that was a nice way to end the day. Kind of hit a little rough patch on 14-15 with a poor 3-putt and a poor second shot on 14, but that's golf, it happens. And it was good I hit a really good drive. I didn't think I could reach that bunker. The wind has just been kind of everywhere, bouncing kind of north and south and from the west, but to hit a nice little iron shot out of the bunker to about 5-6 feet and pour it in was a good way to stop the bleeding and end a good round.
JJ, 66 on your birthday is a pretty nice gift. You earned it, but was there any other things that happened, gifts that happened earlier this morning before you came to the golf course at all?
No, my girls got up. Are you all right? Jeez, I thought we needed to get a medic for this guy. My kids woke up early and they were just, so happy to tell me happy birthday, and they blew up a bunch of balloons and a Toy Story themed birthday kind of setup in my house. I think I jokingly told my daughter I wanted a Toy Story themed birthday, so they kind of bought some stuff, and it's been fun.
So you're saying birthdays are much more fun with kids?
They are, yeah, they are. Both of my kids, my girls, they're very giving, very loving, and they actually like enjoy like celebrating other people's birthdays and not just the ones receiving birthday gifts and stuff like that. No, I mean, we saw Toy Story 5 a couple weeks ago, so I think that's like fresh in their minds. But I don't know. I think maybe like a Woody guy, very loyal, the OG cowboy. Yeah.
Just back on the President's Cup for a moment. Last year for the Ryder Cup, you had auto-qualified, through U.S. Open. Does the pressure the pressure you're feeling for that, does that differ, feel similar to pressure you've had at other points?
To like qualify?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's pressure. The only thing I can do is like play my best, and if my best isn't good enough to automatically qualify, hopefully play well enough to like prove like that I deserve a pick. But I do think my game's in a good spot, and it's kind of been an inconsistent year, but maybe my experience with the Ryder Cup and winning a major last year will kind of help me in that sense of getting picked. But I'm totally not going to rely on that. I got to do what I got to do and take care of my business on the course.
What did you want to accomplish this year back in January, and how much of that have you ticked off?
Yeah, it's crazy. I think I said like if I could win, like just to kind of validate like what I did last year, that it wasn't no fluke and it wasn't kind of lightning in a bottle, that crazy year that I had, that like I can prove that I'm a worthy champion, major champion. And I won in San Antonio after kind of a rough start to the year, just because of having those expectations of wanting to win. Like, I've never been a goal setter. I just kind of went about my process, and however I played was what I got. Like, I wasn't like, I got to tick these boxes of goals. And I won, and then it was like I still wasn't like satisfied or happy. Even though I told myself like the start of the season, like, hey, like let's have another strong year. Let's try to get a W, like get in contention. And then I do, like 3-4 months into the season, it wasn't like, I just didn't feel like it was enough to validate or solidify like that mindset that I started with to begin the year. And I think that kind of goes back to like the things Scotty was saying at the Open. It's like, it's never like, it's like, it is what it is. Like you win, and then you start all over, and then you win again, and it becomes like, it's just really, it's never enough. Like you think it is, but like, I am totally grateful for what has happened in my career. But like, yeah, the whole goal setting thing, that's why I just try not to make goals, because it's just too much. Can't handle it. Yeah, waste of time.
Paper, throw them in the wastebasket.
Yeah, like, because I mean, yeah, like I was like, I just want to win, and I'll feel like my career is complete, to prove like everyone wrong that I still can do it, and then like it still wasn't enough.
This might not be like goal related, but what do you do statistically? How much do you gauge your numbers?
Yeah, I mean, I pay attention to certain things, certain parts of my game. Like, approach to the green is probably my strongest suit. So my iron play is always pretty good. Driving's pretty solid. This year was a really poor year putting. Like, I think I'm around 140th in strokes gained putting, and I'm sitting 21st on the FedExCup. So, like, I've struck the ball really well. And I know there's, like, it's relative, to where you hit it and how many 15-footers you miss. So I guess if I hit 15 feet all day and I don't make them all, like, I'm going to lose strokes. But it gets frustrating. And, but the weeks that I do putt well, like in San Antonio and, like, this week, like, I'm giving myself a chance.
All right. Thanks, JJ.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, JJ.